In this video we are going to see the 10 most expensive cars in the world right now. We've gathered a collection from 10 most expensive autos all over the world, from Bugatti Chiron with price tag $2.7 million to Rolls-Royce Sweptail for $13 million. So without any delay, let's start. Number 10. Bugatti Chiron at $2.7 million. Heirs to the Veyron supercars, Bugatti's latest is quite high-priced and starts at around $2.7 million based on the present exchange rates. However, prices are expected to reach $3 million in the least, long before it hits the market. Touted as the world's most powerful, fastest, most luxurious and most exclusive production supersports car by the manufacturers, it is the vision of former VW czar Ferdinand Piech, who demanded the fastest cars from Bugatti. Number 9. Pagani Huayra BC at $2.8 million. With an AMG-sourced V12 and the second fastest road-legal top gear lap ever, the Pagani Huayra is a beast through and through. It's named after the Incan god of winds, after all. It's fitted with an enormous active rear spoiler that generates 1,102 pounds of downforce at 155 miles per hour, as well as a wider rear track, new side skirts, and a bevy of sexy aero goodies. Despite the additions, the BC is a true featherweight, tipping the scales at a paltry 2,654 pounds thanks to the extensive use of carbon fiber and other lightweight materials. The whole deal will cost you a cool $2.8 million. Number 8. Ferrari Pininfarina Sergio at $3 million. Each of the handmade units has an all-carbon fiber frame, and is an open-air luxury car with 2 seats. Like the Ferrari 458, it has no roof, side windows and windshield, and is 330 pounds lighter than its ancestor. The coolest fact about this car though is that the owners of each of the 6 models were chosen by the manufacturers themselves, making this one of the rarest of the rare invite-only vehicles. Number 7. Aston Martin Valkyrie at $3.2 million. While there has been no price announced for this car as of yet, expert estimates place it at around $3.2 million. Built under Andy Palmer, the new president of Aston Martin, committed to solvency and relevance with awesome cars, this model is a renovation of the old Aston Martin Red Bull AMR-B001. The 6.5-liter, naturally aspirated V12 designed specifically for the Cosworth, has a 1:1 power/weight ratio, and comes with a Rimac-built hybrid battery system coming with the engine which yields about a 1,000 horsepower. As of yet, 150 units of this model has been planned by the company, and the deliveries are expected to start 2019 onward. In addition, 25 track-only editions have been planned whose prices can only be speculated at present. Number 6. Limited edition Bugatti Veyron by Mazari Veyron at $3.4 million. Upgraded 4 times since its release in 2005, the Mazari Veyron edition of the Bugatti Veyron is not only among the priciest cars of the world, but also one of the fastest. The 8.0-liter W16 engine of the car can produce 1,200 horsepower and 1,106 pound-feet of torque. The original version could reach up to 253 miles per hour and was named the car of the decade 2000 to 2009. Number 5. Lighton Hypersport at $3.4 million. Looking like an armored car with scissor doors and an interior straight out of a sci-fi movie, this featured in the Furious 7, and has actually been drafted by the Abu Dhabi police for patrol duty. The headlights being made of 240 15-carat diamonds. Is the price very surprising? And then there are the LED blades made of 420 15-carat diamonds. And all the gems are customizable. Number 4. McLaren P1 LM at $3.6 million. Not a production car, this is more or less a street-legal version of the track-only McLaren P1 GTR. Converted by the British firm Lensit, who bought the original P1 built by McLaren, it was made keeping in mind a select group of buyers in the U.S., Japan, U.K., and the UAE. The awesomeness of the aerodynamics can be witnessed where it is made for on track, where it can produce 1,000 horsepower. As of yet, only 5 units have been built, all of them being sold. Number 3. Lamborghini Veneno Roadster at $4.5 million. Built to celebrate the company's 50th birthday, Veneno literally means poison in Spanish, and well, the design does look deadly. Looking almost like an alien space capsule, this car can reach speeds that can give one of those a run for their money, literally. Only 9 units being made. The biggest problem of these cars is their crazy resales rates. One was sold at $11 millions. It was the most expensive car in the world ever produced upon its introduction, and only 3 being available to customers in the first lot. There was a crazy scramble to get hands on the remaining ones. Number 2. Koenigsegg CCXR Trevita at $4.8 million. The most expensive street-legal production car in the world, this is coated with real diamonds. Yes, you read that right. Trevita is an abbreviation translating into 3 whites. The carbon fibers are indeed coated with a diamond dust impregnated resin, called the Koenigsegg proprietary diamond weave. Only 3 cars of this model had been initially decided upon, before getting reduced to 2, because the carbon fiber made it too difficult and time-consuming for regular manufacture. Number 1. Sweptail by Rolls-Royce at $13 million. Before you gasp at the price, do note that this car is off the markets. That's because it was made on the recommendations of one specific customer whose name the company has refused to divulge. A company famous for its luxurious rollouts. There were only 4,000 Rolls-Royce cars manufactured in 2016. This particular exclusive car comes with its custom coachwork, reminiscent of the royal carriages of yore. Probably modeled on the Wraith, this car can seat only 2 people. See what they mean by being exclusive? The sunroof is fully panoramic, tapering down sharply like those of the racing yachts, as per the orders of the customer. Something very cool about the interior, handcrafted with wood and leather, are the hidden attaché cases for holding laptops behind each door. Not much else is available on this most expensive car in the world, except that it is based on the 1920s and 30s models, and looks like a yacht from the back. The owner does happen to be a collector of super yachts and private planes.